Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of The Awesome Cook. I'm Jake Sikora, and on this week's episode I am going to do a dish that is another Italian dish that is a little bit twisted. I'm calling this twisted Italian meatballs just because there are several factors that it's twisted than what you would think of traditional meatballs. One, we're not using traditional meat like veal or beef and veal, and we're also not using pasta serving this. And so I'm going to get to what exactly it is. It's going to serve 5 people at 6 smart points. So let's get started. Okay, here are the ingredients that we'll need for the twisted Italian meatballs. The base of the meatballs are going to be ground turkey meat. This is a 16-ounce or a 1 pound amount. The seasonings you'll need is minced onion, crushed red pepper, onion powder, Italian seasoning, and this is some minced garlic. You'll need 1 egg and then a can of diced tomatoes. This is roasted garlic and onion type, but you can use any kind of type you would wish. And then I'm also using a can of fire roasted tomatoes. You also need some quick oats. And then again, we're not using pasta, and you might find this odd, but I'm telling you it's going to be amazing. We're going to use green beans instead of pasta as a base, or not, excuse me, not, but really a base, more of a filler, because pasta is a filler for this recipe. So we're going to use green beans. So, and these are extra fine green beans. They're not French cut or anything like that. So I'm going to get started on the meatball, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. I already have the turkey ground meat already in here. We're going to use 1 egg. This is a 1/4 cup of the quick oats oatmeal, and this is a replacement for breadcrumbs. We're going to use a tablespoon of garlic. And I'm going to use about a teaspoon of each one of these. That was the onion powder. This is the Italian seasonings. I'm not going to use a teaspoon of the red crushed pepper. I'm going to probably use about a 1/4 teaspoon. You can leave that out if you don't want it, a kick to it. I do. And then a teaspoon of the minced onion. And then I'm going to use my hands. As you've seen in previous ones, I'm not afraid to get dirty. I will make sure I wash your hands really well when you're doing this. Or you can use, some other kind of utensil to mix it up, a spatula, a spoon, something like that. So you want to blend all of these ingredients really well. By the way, this smells amazing in here, as always. So we're going to make these into about 15 meatballs. I'm going to make them into about this size. Say that's about a 1-inch meatball. So I'm going to continue on making these meatballs, and I'll be back when I'm done. Alright, so we're back. So I have my 15 meatballs right here. And I have my electric skillet. I'm going to spray with olive oil cooking spray. And we're going to cook these meatballs. So these meatballs should brown on one side, and then we're going to flip them and make sure they're brown all together. So I'm going to come back as these brown and show you the next step. Okay, I'm back. So these have browned on all sides. Next we're going to put the green beans in here. And then we're going to add, this is something I didn't mention, I'm going to throw these in because I have them on hand. You don't have to if you don't. I'm going to throw in some mushrooms, can of mushrooms. These have been drained. Diced tomatoes, a can of that. And then a can of the fire roasted tomatoes. Spread these around. And I'm going to let this cook for about 6 to 8 minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll do one last final step. So I'm back. It's been about 8 minutes. I did stir in between. The skillet was on 350 during this time. The last step we're going to do, we're going to put about a 1/4 cup of fat-free mozzarella cheese. Can't forget that. And you can always add more if you like. And I sprinkle a little more Italian seasoning. If I would open it. A little Italian seasoning on top. And I'm going to put this in for another minute, and I'll be right back and serve myself up. So I'm back, and I have my meatballs right here. I'm going to serve myself some of the meatballs and the green beans together. Cheesy goodness. Look at all that cheesy goodness. A little hot. That's definitely awesome. And again, that is another option of substituting the green beans instead of the pasta and still making an Italian dish. I love meatballs, so it's a healthier way of doing meatballs, and it's only 6 smart points for that serving right there. It serves 5 people. I hope you enjoyed the twisted Italian meatballs, and I hope you hit that red subscribe button. And if you are on Weight Watchers, you can follow me on Weight Watchers Connect at JASIKORA1981. Leave comments, and as always, See you next Monday and stay awesome.